Another important thing is packages. Sometimes we are not interested in only importing single file. We are interested in importing the entire package. Package means like that contains some multiple files. So for example, you are working on recall the same example of camera module. So camera module, the camera team may also be working on multiple subtasks. Okay, so the camera module is a package which has some sub packages, different files. So 6 members of a team may be split into 2 subtasks. Okay, 3 and 3 or whatever. Okay. So package is a directory. When imported, give access to all the modules stored in the directory. So we may have like a multiple sub packages. So maybe the top package is the mobile application, and sub packages could be camera module, Wi-Fi module, touch screen module, and there would be further sub files in it. Okay, so entire directory of modules can be imported. And to import a package, programmer writes an import statement and gives the name of the directory. So the directory structure is the standard way of representing a directory structure in documents is like this. And do not get confused. It's not my convention. It's the standard convention. This is how the directory structure is represented. So let me tell you how how you can perceive it. So let's pronounce it as ASCII art. Okay, ASCII art. ASCII art is the main directory. Just like desktop is your main directory, and on desktop you may have like some files, and you may also have some folders in it. Okay, so similarly, ASCII art is the main folder. In this folder, I have this file.py, I have this canvas.py, and then I also have a subdirectory in it. So figures and backslash. So backslash corresponds to the folder name. Okay, it's the directory name. And then in this subfolder, why it is subfolder? Because it is indented. It means it is inside, it is located inside this ASCII art folder. Okay, so in this subdirectory figures, we have further set of files, and then at the same level, ASCII art also has another folder, buildings, and it has different set of files. Okay, so when we want to import everything, we can directly import it. So to indicate that a directory is a package, directory must include a file name called _init_.py. So this file name in modern IDEs like Microsoft Visual Studio Code, when you try to import ASCII art, it will automatically identify that it contains a subfolder, it contains many files, so it will automatically create this file. It's usually empty, just to help Python identify that we are not importing single file, rather we are importing the entire package. Okay, so interpreter search for the packages in the directory and listed in sys.path. Now what is sys.path? Just like math, just like any other library that you will be using, so sys is also a built-in module, just like math. And inside sys, there is an object called path. So path is container, which contains multiple different folder paths. Okay, we will talk about the containers later, but just assume that the path contains, it's a U-Haul box, it's labeled as path, and it contains all the folder names. So when we are trying to run or import something, Python looks in that U-Haul box, which folder path should it be looking for. Okay, so sometimes it automatically picks up the folder path. Sometimes we need to insert the folder path of our customized folder path. Okay, again, we probably might not need to do that unless you go a little bit unless you will be doing another challenging activity that I have mentioned that in these slides. Anyway, so let's say this is our file structure, package structure, and we are working in draw_scene.py file. So we can import ASCII art package, entire ASCII art package, using simple import ASCII art. Okay, so when you import it, even if you do not specify, nowadays in modern IDEs, it will automatically create this file. Okay, so import ASCII art means it will import everything. Now you can also import specific subdirectories. specific modules by specifying the path using this approach, import skart.canvas. So it will only import canvas. So canvas is located in skart. So you need to specify import skart.canvas. But when you are using any function within this canvas, you need to specify the entire path. skart.canvas.draw_canvas, assuming that this is located in this file, canvas file. Okay? So this is important from exam point of view. Also, I might be giving you a script with different statements, like import statement or from statement, and I might ask you like where this function, whether this function is a module or is an object or whatever. So using from technique of importing, we can also use to import any specific submodules or packages. So for example, from skart.figures, import cow. So now I'm specifying what I need to import. So instead of importing in the entire package skart, I'm specifying from skart.figures. It will go to this and import cow. Okay, so after import, you need to only specify one thing. You cannot specify from skart import figures.cow. You cannot do that. Okay, you need to specify the path first and then you specify what you want to import. And once you follow this approach, you need to use a dot notation, cow, and what you want to use inside cow is cow.draw. Okay, we can also avoid having this. We can simply like individual names from the cow module by simply writing from skart.figures.cow and import draw. So once I import draw, I can readily use it without specifying the entire path. Okay? So you can see the entire path is removed here. So you can easily distinguish like import cow. Cow means like it's a file name. So if it is a file name, and if I'm trying to access any object within it, I need to specify the file name because I do not know which object I'm trying to use. And here in the cow, draw could be an object. So it's specifically we are importing this particular object, so we can readily use it, okay, without needing to specify that we are using it from the cow module. So always remember this. Remember the difference between two import approaches. It's important from exam point of view. Import abc.xyz. Now this xyz must be a package or a module, or it could be a subpackage. It cannot be an object name. It cannot be a variable name inside the file. It cannot be a function name inside any module that you are importing. Okay, so xyz must be a name of the module or a package or a subpackage. Okay, here in this case xyz can be an object name also, can be a variable name from ABC, can also be a function name from ABC. So that's the difference between two. Okay.